It's that time of year again.
Pumpkin.
Today, we are trying pumpkin breakfasts, because why not? Pumpkins are awesome. My name's Ray.
I'm Tara.
We are the Foodie 2. We do food reviews, and today we're reviewing pumpkins. Obviously, not like the whole pumpkins, because, you know, there's no pumpkins here, but things that were made from the pumpkins. That's really what I'm getting at. In fact, this is part 1 of a 2-part series, so look out for that next video. Not really sure when it'll come out. Well, I do. It's coming out next week. But if you're watching this and it's already out, awesome. If not, then sorry, you have to wait. Other than that, you want to hit subscribe because we are coming out with a bunch more videos. And, you know, maybe you just like our personality, so there's a reason to. Now, let's get into this.
Yes, so pumpkin is my favorite, and breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. So pumpkin breakfast, right up my alley.
It's not even a breakfast that you have to make. Everything is already made for you, so there's a plus right there.
Okay, so we actually did have to make one thing, but it's super, super easy.
I lied.
It only takes water, oil, eggs, and this packaged mix for some pumpkin bread.
The box included?
No, you don't put the box in. You put the contents of the box.
Good to know.
That's why I made it and not him. So we have belVita pumpkin spice breakfast biscuits, Little Bites pumpkin muffins, pumpkin bread by Pillsbury, and Kellogg's frosted mini wheats pumpkin spice flavored. I love pumpkin.
Pumpkins are great. I totally enjoy them. Didn't really enjoy them when I was 11 years old, and I tried carving one with a Swiss Army knife and ended up with 2 stitches as a result. But note to self and all of you, don't carve a pumpkin with a Swiss Army knife.
All right, what should we try first?
That is, it actually looks kind of like a face. It looks like a frog, or like, we'll take a picture and there we go. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll do one for the, for Instagram, so we don't have to worry about that later. There we go, perfect. 2 birds killed with 1 stone.
Why are you killing birds?
Because they're delicious.
Okay, well, there are no birds here. So, frosted mini wheat?
Sure, let's start with that. This is a frosted mini wheat. It smells like cinnamon. And maybe some pumpkin. I don't know. Is it like an artificial pumpkin or is it a real pumpkin? Do we know? Do we have? Can't place that smell. It's like pumpkin or cinnamon or something. Let's try it.
Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice.
So no pumpkins. But the spice, the pumpkin spice, I guess is with that.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is. I like it. I could eat that dry.
Yeah, especially, I feel like the plain frosted mini wheats are a little too healthy tasting. The pumpkin spice gives it some extra flavor, and yeah, I could definitely sit and eat those by the handful.
What do we try next? The muffins?
Sure.
All right. All right, so these smell like pumpkin spice again. I'm not sure if they were made with pumpkins. It's a very spongy and very sticky texture to it. So let's go.
It's very sticky when you eat it as well. And almost kind of wet. Not just moist, like wet.
They're very moist. Some people hate that word.
Sorry.
Were any pumpkins harmed in the making of that?
Pumpkin. Pumpkin is listed as an ingredient.
Pumpkin, oh.
Sugar, bleached wheat flour, pumpkin. Number 3.
I'm not sure if there's really reason to add extra sugar to it, but if there's more sugar than pumpkins, that's kind of worrying.
Yeah, the flavor's pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the texture, but they're not bad.
Yeah. It has kind of the same texture as that wall putty, you know, how you hang posters up with. Yeah, that's kind of the texture that it reminds me of. In fact, you might even be able to hang up some posters or pictures with it, but
I wouldn't recommend it. Probably also find some ants on your wall.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. Archer. It's such a great show.
Anyway, moving on. Let's do the belVita breakfast biscuits.
Yep, it smells like a gingerbread cookie. I mean, it looks pretty good. Does it taste like a gingerbread cookie?
You know the, what are they, Biscoff? The little gingerbread cookies that are popular around Christmas time? That's what it tastes like.
It's pretty good.
Kind of like a graham cracker, but with cinnamon and...
Cinnamon
flavor. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat those. Definitely very dry, but it's a cracker, so what do you expect?
It was good. It's a cracker, you know, actually exactly like a graham cracker.
And we both had half of one, and it comes with 4 per package. So quite a bit of cracker. All right, homemade pumpkin bread.
What do you mean homemade?
Well, I had to make it, but it wasn't homemade. It was boxed.
Where did you make it in the box?
I didn't make it from scratch.
But you still made it at home.
Yes.
So then it's homemade.
Okay. Homemade, not from scratch, pumpkin bread.
It smells good. Oh boy. I feel like I have to sneeze. Ugh, I hate that feeling. Anyways, it smells good. I'm not gonna try and smell it again because, you know, it sucks when you can't sneeze. Okay, this isn't bad.
It's pretty good. It's moist. Sorry. It's not dry. And it's not wet. And it has good pumpkin flavor. I would say that made from scratch pumpkin bread is better, and it's really not that hard to make and doesn't take that much longer than this box mix. But if you want to save a couple minutes.
A couple of minutes? How long did this take to make?
Well, it bakes for 40 minutes.
Okay, so if you want to save a couple of minutes, bake it for 38 minutes. There you go. Problem solved. This is why I'm here. These are the questions. This thing was good. I liked it. It is very spongy. I mean, it looks like a coffee cake, kind of. Like the same texture and stuff. I mean, clearly this was once a part of a loaf of bread. Actually reminds me a lot of banana nut bread. I love banana nut bread. In fact, if you add nuts to this, you probably can't even tell the difference.
No, this does not taste like banana.
I mean, neither does banana nut bread.
Yes, it does.
All right, well, maybe I just haven't had the right banana nut bread, but...
Texture-wise, it's just like banana bread, but it tastes like pumpkin. It's good.
Absolutely. Love it.
What rating would we give the pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats?
Those ones I will give a 3.5 to. They were pretty good. A little on the dry side, like they were very crispy. Like they should have had something else with it. I don't know, maybe a whitish liquid. But overall, I liked it. So yeah, 3.5. There weren't any pumpkins actually in there, right? No pumpkins were harmed in the making of that cereal. So I'm a little disappointed and...
You like harming pumpkins?
Well, you know, smashing pumpkins is pretty cool. But yeah. It's good. I liked it.
I would agree, and I think a 3.5 is a fair score. Next, we had the Little Bites pumpkin muffins. I would give those a 3. They were okay, but the texture was just weird. Wasn't a big fan of the texture.
Yeah, very tacky.
Good flavor, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good flavor. It's just obviously the texture is very similar to like that wall putty or gum, like ABC gum, something like that. It's very sticky. And so yeah, 3 seems appropriate.
Wow, we're actually agreeing on things today. All right, the belVita pumpkin spice breakfast biscuits.
Every time I think of belVita, I think of belVita, and then I think of shells and cheese, and then I think of mac and cheese, which is essentially the same thing, and then I get really excited, and then this is nothing like that. But overall, I would give that a 4 because, you know, the cookie was good. It didn't really taste like pumpkin though. Any pumpkins in here? Did we establish that?
It was definitely more just cinnamon. It has pumpkin powder.
Okay, so pumpkin powder. Not really sure how you get pumpkin powder unless that's a really dry pumpkin. They were really dry crackers or cookies, so that might explain it. Wet your pumpkins first. Yeah, let's still give it a 4.
I'll agree with a 4. It was good, but definitely dry, but probably one of the healthier options.
It's a cookie. I'm not sure how healthy a cookie could be.
It's a cracker.
Oh. It's essentially a cookie.
It's a cracker. And the Pillsbury Quick Bread Pumpkin. I'll give this was probably my favorite, so I'll give it a 4.5.
On the scale of how things go, were there any pumpkins in this?
Dried pumpkin.
All right, so another dried pumpkin, but actually some steps were taken to make sure that this wasn't dry, so I would also give it a 4.5. We're gonna go unanimous across the board here. I liked it. There were parts of pumpkin in there, so it wasn't deceptive like the cereal. Like, you can't name something pumpkin if there's no pumpkin in it. Like, that's just misleading. This, though, you know, there's dried pumpkin powder in there. That's not misleading. Yeah, I like it.
What's your favorite pumpkin breakfast food? Let us know in the comments below. Also check out our blog. We'll leave a link in the description.
And you can follow us on social media too. I know we post on Instagram quite a bit. You're gonna find pictures from this video on Instagram, so that's gonna be exciting. Look forward to that. If you got value out of this, smash that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because, you know, we're coming out with more videos. Pretty sure that I already covered that though. Hit the bell while you're at it, because you want to know when those videos come out. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
Bye.